Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. When we last left off, we had finished off the rest of the dragons. We have a couple more missions to clean up before we head to the next thing. Oh yeah, that's right, I got a perk point. What do I want? 5% increase in XP earned from killing foes. Oh, I already have that. Okay, don't care about riding. Schematics would be nice. Don't really care about harvesting right now. Discovery range. I could do eagle-eyed. Don't really care about that. I know I could earn a perk point. Don't care about money right now. I guess I could just get that perk point. Yeah. And it would finish everything for Inquisition. So I might get a trophy for that. Sure. No? No trophy? Oops. I didn't mean to leave. Back in we go. Sorry, everybody. Okay, back to Orlais. Gather leather. Great Bear leather. One of the Lyanna's spies bait Lord Basile into starting his rant at a recent ball. Just as he was reaching the climax of his argument, Lady Dutet entered in full Inquisition regala with an entourage of our soldiers and exposed her father's lies. He then then challenged him to a duel for the Inquisition's honor. The Lord would not meet her blade and was shunned in the rest of the event, while Lady Duchet became the star of the evening. I don't think we need to worry about Lord Basile in the future. Good. Okay. Figured I'll speak to Michelle immediately. From what I heard, he's already struck up a friendship with some of the young soldiers after one night at the tavern. I can already see him moving into a mentoring position. Cullen. Okay, good. Alright, this golden opportunity. My, how things have changed. When we first arrived at Skyhold, we would have been lucky to have the elite of Hamshirel even acknowledge our Halam Shirel acknowledge our presence. Now that we've occupied Silodin Keep and can no longer be ignored, a group of merchants and noblemen have approached me with a proposal. They say that since the Inquisition is currently better placed to keep order in the Dales than even the Imperial throne, they would like to set up a consortium of sorts. Inquisition ambassador at their side will, according to them, aid communication and would allow us to keep their interests safe even as they promote ours. It's worth considering, your worship. Allow me to send ambassadors, and I shall begin the arrangements for the consortium.
At your service.
And this one right here. Reconciliation for Celine and Mikhail. Interesting development. We received a visit from a cloaked woman who has revealed to be Lady Colombe, one of the Empress Celine's trusted attendants. The Empress notes that Michel has joined the Inquisition and said Colombe seeking a secret reconciliation. The subterfuge is necessary, of course, to protect Celine's reputation, and an Empress's mind cannot be seen as easily swayed by something inconsequential as friendship. She's playing it something more drawn out and her game. Test her resolve. She wants reconciliation. Let her make it public. Good friends are few and far between these days. I'm glad Prince came to her senses. I'll inform Michelle immediately. Okay. Learn dragons. Dragons of Quirfius' control looks like an archdemon, but is something else entirely. To defeat this threat, the Inquisition must know all about dragons. Frederick of Suralt, a self-styled researcher of dragons, and may be of some help. However, no one knows when Quirfius may attack next. Frederick and the Inquisition should focus on one area of research first. Agent search all thieves for naturalists. Frederick can join him in poring over dragon carcasses to their heart's content. Permission of Frederick to pursue the archives for information. Yeah, let's do the dissection.
Let's see what we have.
And let's do the reconciliation.
All right.
Okay. Now I've got some experience to spend. Let's see. Character worker. Let's see. I have one Inquisition point. So let's spend it. What is this? You accept blows for your allies taking a portion of the damage. That'd be nice, but I already take a lot of damage. So let's try and get these two by first buying this. Cassandra. Launch forward shield bash and do even greater damage to the enemy's guard. Enemy struck by shield bash now does no damage with its next attack. More damage, 400%. Could have used that earlier against the dragons, but whatever. Sarah. That would be nice. Oh, let's get this. Move faster while firing without sacrificing accuracy. Dorian. Let's finally get you Dispel. What do I want to take off for it, though? I suppose we'll take off Energy Barrage. Blackwell. Let's get you damage reduction against ranged attacks. Cole. Sure, let's go for that one. Vivian. Spelling magic says increases your own spells damage and barrier generation for a brief duration, or dispel now weakens magical attacks of affected enemy. This one. Solace. You catch stray magic around weakened enemies and use it to increase the damage of your own attacks. Varric has 4. Elemental Mines. Fallback Plan. And take them down. Oh. Your expertise in finding and pointing out vulnerabilities gives the entire party a better chance to land critical hits. I like that. Increasing the damage duration of all status effects anyone on the party applies. I like that. Let's get this mines out instead of this one. Okay. Oh, and Iron Bull. Critical hit cracks armor and rends shield, sundering the enemy's armor for a short time. Okay. Let's finally do this philanderous thing. Not worried about being a completionist. This game will require me to play it several times in order to be a completionist. And on higher difficulty, so I'm not going to get everything now. If I want to get them, I'll get them on. I'll become a completionist on other playthroughs. And I will likely play this game again. Because there's other people I want to romance, there's other races I want to try, there's other jobs or other classes I want to try. But for now, we'll focus on the main story. And the Trespasser DLC, because I've been told that the ending of this game is a little bit lackluster and leaves a bit open to be desired. But the Trespasser DLC properly closes off the story. Alright, I had to figure out a way. Ouch! How do I get over there? Must be this way. There's somebody over here. Very weak Templars. if you can snatch him away from me. This is a difference from the original game. In the original game, in Origins, I'm pretty sure enemies leveled up with you. This game, not so much.
Let's look around.
Oh, this is a cave that I had to find. Bear. Yeah. Hello? Okay. Okay. Alright, there's something I had to do in Redcliffe. There's a villager I had to talk to.
I remember the first time the dead walked these lands, when a blood mage poisoned our leman. The ashes of Andraste herself brought the Arl back from his enchanted slumber.
Right.
Thank you.
Good day.
There was some kind of doctor or something. I actually looked it up. Let me figure out where my phone is. Closed it. There was a healer around here. I remember talking to her. Is it you? It was you.
A pleasure to see you again.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
I recall you saying as much. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
The Inquisition cares.
The Inquisition welcomes anyone willing to help, human, elf, or otherwise. If you help those refugees, we'll ensure that you're taken care of.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Cool. Can I actually see her there?
Thank you.
Are you sure?
Of
It's
course,
good to have
not
commerce
me.
restored. I've many goods here if you wish to trade.
Hello. I don't see her, but I'm sure she's here.
Would that I could.
Right. That's one.
Are you sure?
May God be with you. We all did.
Thank you, and blessings upon the Inquisition.
Right. I helped you earlier, didn't I? Okay. Let's head back to Skyhold and talk to everybody, and then we'll continue on with the main mission. I just want to make sure everybody doesn't have something new to say. Oh, and I have to judge somebody too. Let's do that first.
Inquisitor.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused
Oh,
of
her.
aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough?
Not really.
You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
Have her rebuild the town. I like that one.
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
I like that punishment. Seems fitting. I think it seems fitting. Okay. And we got another operations ready. Now that's complete. Alright, let's talk to everybody. Start with Vivian, since she's right up here. She's kind of the closest.
I expected ruins.
They were. As you see, the Inquisition has not been idle.
Would it be possible to meet the Herald before we return to Ghislaine?
My dear Laurent, for you, anything. Allow me to present Inquisitor Adar.
Your worship, you do us great honor.
Inquisitor, this is my dear Bastien's sister, Grand Cleric Marceline, and his son, Duke Laurent of the Council of Heralds.
Madame de Fer has told us what great trials you faced, trying to save my poor brother's life.
The Maker called my father to his side. It was valiant of you to champion him in his final hours.
If only I'd been able to save Bastien.
The Circle of Magi told Bastien many years ago that his illness was incurable. It was simply his time.
Would you mind waiting for me in the chapel, my dears? The Inquisitor and I have business to discuss.
It has been our very great pleasure, Herald.
This has been quite the triumph, hasn't it? They just adore you.
You seem nice.
Duke Bastien's family seem quite pleasant.
Ordinarily, I would have warned you that Marceline has the temper of a hungry vulture, but she's quite taken with you. Laurent is a dear, almost as pious as his aunt, and new to a seat of great power in the Empire. And Marceline is one of the strongest voices among the Grand Clerics. Now they will both come to us for advice.
The Inquisition is truly a power now, and there's no telling how far its influence will reach. But enough of this talk. Here, I have something for you. I commissioned this ring from the Formari, the greatest enchanters in all Thedas, for you.
Thank you.
This is a generous gift. Thank you, Vivian.
Once it was customary for the circles to craft enchantments for their staunchest friends and allies. And you have been both. I must go to see my guests now. Another time, darling.
All right. Guess we're close friends. Cool. Oh, it's just a, it's not an actual thing. Alright, so let's talk to Josephine.
A pleasure.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
So that's Josephine. We'll talk to Vivian again.
I always have time for you, my dear.
Okay. Okay, I know I picked that book up. Some of the books seem to be repeating their locations. Makes them easier to find, I guess. Hi, Varric.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Nope.
Carry on.
Solus?
Greetings.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
See? Yeah, that book, that's the third time I picked up that book. Well, whatever. Dorian?
You seem very interested in my opinions.
I am.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
Such a flirt.
Greetings again, Inquisitor.
I'll leave you to it.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
There are 47 ways to purify wyvern venom to make it safe for human consumption.
Why would you want to consume wyvern venom? Huh. Oh, there she is. I walked right past her.
Yes? Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh. Colin? How's...
Inquisitor?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Ouch. Good thing I don't take damage here.
I'm here.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Okay, so that's Josephine, Liliana, and Cullen taken care of. And 4, 1, 2, 3,
Your
2,
worship.
5 of my companions. Sandra?
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
Find Corypheus. If he vanishes, he will only rebuild his power and come at us again. And he will come. Whatever mad play the Magister has in mind, you star as his nemesis. I shudder to think what a creature like that could concoct next, given the time.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Hey.
Hey.
What's been going on?
That strange boy came in with an armful of chickens. You're looking after him, right?
I should go.
Inquisitor.
Of course.
Graham? Bull?
Man, those serving girls are frisky.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Yes.
How you doing?
Inquisitor.
Can you believe this armor? It must have cost 2 houses.
It's all right. Kind of heavy.
Looks good on you. You too, Voth. I can't wait for the next job. Inquisitor, this gear is the best. I never thought, well, will be worth it, I swear.
Yep, and that just got me a new
Inquisitor.
A new mission. Cole?
It's just what I heard. He teaches them to fight with a secret flaw, part of a glorious strategy.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Apparently we're going to Valroy. Wonder what we're doing here. Shopping? Perhaps? Fishing? I should go to Valroy to shop, actually. Now that I think about it.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Why do I have the face makeup on?
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese. The mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Can you romance Cole? That's what I want to know. I know you can't romance Vivian because of her, obviously because she has somebody. Or she had somebody. It'd be kind of, dark if she went with you while she loved that person. But can you romance Cole, the spirit? Only got 3 slight approvals from him there.
The stone is cracked, split, jagged. The hawk would have been safe if it had stayed, but that isn't what hawks do.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Okay. Well, let's talk to my favorite girl.
Wonder well what did befell our heroes wise and wondrous.
Inky.
Inky. We'll just see what your thoughts on our progress
Are
are.
things playing out the way you expected?
Everyone's ready to punch Corypheus in the dangle bag. That's what you call it. Metaphor.
I'll be back if I need you.
You will, yeah.
You will, yeah. Oh, I can talk to her. I can't always talk to her.
Of course you handle this, Inquisitor.
Okay. Alright, there's one more person I want to talk to make sure he doesn't have another mission for me, and then we can move on. Like I said, I wanted to go to Valroy to see if they have...
Have you heard of the new procedures coming out of Orlais? A hole drilled into the skull will cure most ailments. Imagine not to be dependent on magic.
Yeah. Don't try that, please.
Oh, my maker. You cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Okay. So let's go shopping. Do a brief spot of shopping and then we'll start the next mission. Everyone's so loud. I hope that the outside noise cancellation that I have on my headphones is working. Alright, let's find a weapon shop. I want to see if I can get anything new for Sarah. Nope. Okay, so nothing there. I want here. I'm looking for expensive stuff. This is not expensive stuff. Alright, let's check the shop across the way. I'm looking for really expensive stuff.
As evidenced by the sadly deceased very knowing. We protest this censorship.
Please, calm yourself. You'll cause yourself harm.
Celine lives. That is something at least. She herself. My associates.
You're standing, we recover.
You have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your tariffs. Can't believe it.
Oh, yes.
It's true.
Are these books that I've missed? I'll have to look at these later. And sure. Okay. Well, nothing, That was the guy that sold the golden nug. Okay, let's, continue on with the, main mission. I'll save right before talking to Morrigan, just in case there's something I'm told I should have done beforehand. I think Liliana's back from her mission. I could also go do that. This might not be the last mission. I'm not sure. Okay. That went spontaneously naturally. These worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return, but I set the record straight. If they want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales, they'll need to show some deference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales is given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation to your presence at Skyhold, and the consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather coin in the future are that much easier. Josephine. It's relevant who notices darkspawn, your worship. Such pockets are not uncommon. We understand that you cannot allow such things as trade routes you wish to exploit. Unfortunately, we cannot allow external forces to cross our holdings. Instead, we request sanction to act under your banner. It is a risk we are prepared to take because of such partnership and an expected increase in status will be profitable. In return, we will promise resources, but we remain committed to merely observing a greater struggle. I trust you understand. Okay.
At your service.
There is a problem that needs your attention, Inquisitor.
Oops. Just got another mission. Anything for me, Mother Giselle?
Herald of Andraste.
Farewell, revered mother.
Farewell.
Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. We got about 12 minutes left in the episode, but that's okay.
Oh, suddenly it all makes sense. I now understand the nuance behind elven words. The ancient lore reveals patterns I would never have suspected. It is exhilarating, the rush of images. Truth dangling just out of reach.
Tell me more.
Take the Alluvians. It was always assumed their use was lost after the Tevinter conquest of Arlathan. But the ancient elves had closed all paths to the crossroads long before. They warred with themselves, and the Alluvians were sealed to prevent an enemy from using them to attack. So much is misunderstood. It will take years to absorb, if I get the chance.
That's a good thing.
And that's good, right?
'Tis more than good. What I might recover of the ancient world now. None of which has anything to do with why I asked you here, of course.
Of course.
Earlier, I said there was a way to match the power of Corypheus, Inquisitor, and there is.
Okay.
We must summon Mythal.
Sounds like fun. Isn't she dead?
Didn't you say that Mythal was long dead? Or a myth?
Whatever Mythal was, goddess, myth, or ancient being, the voices of the well say a part of her power lingers on. How, or in what form, I cannot say, but that power is exactly what we need. I must go to an altar in the wilderness to perform the summoning, and you must be with me.
You need me there.
You don't need me for some ritual sacrifice, I hope.
The altar could have a guardian or other surprises. Thus, your company would be best. Imagine what we will learn, Inquisitor. Some would give their lives to unearth secrets such as this.
Yeah, I agree.
The altar awaits our visit, Inquisitor. Everything I have done since leaving Ferelden has led me to this. Think of all we will learn.
Okay.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Is that somewhere I can go now? Let me save before going. Okay. Let's do this. Bring my favorite crew, and we'll go.
This is the place?
It is. Look for an altar. Ancient, but still standing.
Yep, this looks like an arena.
There! Do you see it?
Yeah, this is pretty obvious.
Tis all that remains of the great altar. We few who travel far call to me, and I will come, without mercy, without fear.
Strange that there wasn't an altar like this at Mythal's temple. The temple was a place of justice, but this is different. This was where the elves called to her, spoke to her.
Then one day she disappeared, and there was no one with whom to speak. Your companions will need to go elsewhere. Not to worry, if there is shouting, they will hear it readily enough. You know who I am. From High Priest to High Priest, I am the last to drink of sorrows. Come to us, Mythal. Whatever you are, whatever remains, I invoke your name and your power.
Uh-oh.
Mother.
Mother?
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is Mythal.
She is a deceiving witch!
Now, that's quite enough of that.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
Then you are Mythal?
Is this a trick?
Then this was all some kind of trick.
I know many tricks, but this is merely a reunion.
I do not understand. How can you be Mythal?
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
She's speaking the truth, isn't she?
Say you speak the truth.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
Then you're Mythal and Morrigan's mother.
As well as a witch who prolongs her unnatural life by possessing the bodies of her daughters.
That's what you believe, is it?
I found your grimoire, and I am no fool, old woman.
Yet here you stand, bound into my service. My daughter ran from me long ago. I've let her be, until now, it seems.
If Mythal is within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone?
I knew the hearts of men even before Mythal came to me. It is why she came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
Man, Morgan's
you
pissed.
Seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged.
Okay, calm down. Jeez.
Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I know the name Flemeth. It belongs to an ancient Ferelden legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal. That's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
This meeting was no accident, was it?
Clever girl.
The voices came from you?
The price of the well seemed no dire thing when you saw so much gain.
Your
The
hair
voices
is insane.
did not lie, Morrigan. I can help you fight Corypheus. Do you understand, child?
Yes. I think I do.
This is crazy.
Wait!
I wish to see who drank from the Well of Sorrows. It has been a very long time. Imagine my surprise to discover It was you.
And that is all.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me.
All things considered, Inquisitor, I now wish you had drunk from the well.
Will you be all right?
I am uncertain. What she said is true, at least. I have the answer to your problem. I can match the Archdemon's power when the time comes. All that remains is for you to find Corypheus.
Wow. Did not expect to see Flemeth like this. Alright, well, we're going to call it there. It's quite a revelation. And when we come back, we'll, I'm not sure what happens next. For now, if you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a good day, and take care.